Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, great to be back.
So today we're going to be looking at home staging
Yes,
and how much of a difference it really makes when you're trying to sell your house.
for sure.
And luckily for this deep dive, we've got some incredible data that was shared with us from Ann Hoke and Associates.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, if you don't know, Ann Hoke and Associates is a really well-respected local real estate expert, and they've been serving the greater Middle Tennessee area for over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, with hundreds of five-star reviews.
Yeah, they know their stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
really excited to be able to incorporate their insights in this deep dive.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's just jump right into it. So much of the home buying process starts online now, right?
Right.
People are scrolling through listings. What kind of impact does staging have just from those initial photos?
Well, the big thing is that it really grabs your attention.
Yeah.
You're scrolling through and you see this beautifully staged home. It just draws you in.
Right. It looks move-in ready.
Exactly, and there's actually data to support this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the National Association of Realtors found that 41% of buyers
Wow.
are more likely to schedule a showing
Okay.
if a home they saw online was staged.
That's a huge percentage.
It is. So, almost half of the potential buyers are more likely to take that next step just because of those photos.
It's like that first impression really matters.
Absolutely. It's all about standing out in a crowded market.
Okay, so you've got someone scrolling, they see those beautiful photos, they're interested, they schedule a showing, they come to the house.
Yep.
What happens then? How has that staging impact their experience when they're actually walking through the property?
Well, that's where the emotional connection starts to come in.
Okay.
People can start to envision themselves actually living in the space.
It's not just an empty house anymore.
Exactly. And, it's funny because 81% of buyers agents believe that staging helps buyers do just that, envision the home as their own.
Wow, so the agents are seeing it too?
Oh, yeah, they're on the front lines. They see how buyers react, and they're saying staging makes a difference.
It's like setting the stage for their life.
Exactly, giving them a glimpse into what their future could be like in that home.
So it's not just about pretty furniture, it's about storytelling.
Absolutely. It's about creating a narrative that buyers can buy into.
I love that. So let's talk about the real nitty-gritty here. Like, what kind of impact does staging have when it comes down to the actual offer and closing stages?
Well, the data's pretty clear on this. Staged homes tend to sell a lot faster.
Okay.
We're talking about a significant reduction in time spent on the market.
Like, how much faster are we talking?
On average, staged homes spend about 73% less time on the market.
Wow, 73%. That's huge.
It is, and that speed can be a huge advantage for sellers who are, maybe trying to relocate or just want to move on to the next chapter.
Absolutely. Time is money, as they say.
Exactly. And speaking of money, that faster sale often translates into better offers.
Okay.
In fact, studies show that 85% of staged homes sell for 5% to 23% over the listing price.
Wow.
That's a significant return on investment.
Yeah, that's not just a little bit, that's a lot.
It is. And, that initial investment in staging can really pay off in a big way.
So if we look at the big picture here, what's the main takeaway about staging from all of this data?
I think the key takeaway is that home staging offers benefits at every single stage of the selling process.
Okay.
From that initial online appeal to those crucial showings and then all the way to the closing table.
So it's not just about making the house look pretty, it's a strategic advantage.
Exactly. It's about creating an experience for potential buyers, an experience that makes them want to say yes to your home.
And I think it's especially important to remember that we're talking about data from Ann Hoke and Associates, who are real experts in the greater Middle Tennessee area.
Yeah.
They have a deep understanding of this market, and their insights are really valuable for anyone thinking about selling their home here.
Absolutely. Their experience backs up this data, and it really highlights how important professional guidance can be in this process.
So if you are in the greater Middle Tennessee area and you're thinking about selling, give Ann Hoke and Associates a call. They can really help you navigate all of this and use staging to your advantage.
They're definitely a great resource.
So as we wrap up, I'd like to leave you with a thought beyond the obvious, making your home look visually appealing. What are some of those subtle things that you can do when you're preparing to sell that might have the biggest impact on a buyer's perception and ultimately that final offer price?
Yeah.
It's something to think about. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.